Yo, what's up, guys? How are you all? Welcome back to another video. So, guys, for today, we have a pretty good topic, but before that, I want to say something. I'm from my heart very sorry. I haven't uploaded any video on the channel, and of course, the last video I uploaded was like several months ago. So, there was, a little routine problem because I was, going to school and my other work and the different stuff. But of course, cannot leave you guys. I really love you guys. That's why now I'm again going to be uploading videos for you guys, and you guys will be having the most fun in it. Okay, so let's put this aside and get back to our topic, which is ML. ML, or instead you can say machine learning, the full form of ML. So if I start while giving in a brief intro, you are if we say you are using a chatbot. Okay, you are using a chatbot. For example, you can say chat gpt, and after that you are asking it some question and it's replying you. So now that reply is being sent from backside through a core brain which, yeah, so which is being sent from back there from its database, where there are trained models. Now model is something that is connected to the main gpt or the main chatbot that is answering all your questions. Okay, like instant, like human have a brain, so model is the brain of that chatbot. So ml is very important for that. Now for example, you are using netflix, you are using playing movies type stuff, and then you get a recommendation option, recommendation area, then that all the movies, now that is through your recommendation system, and that recommendation system is also generated through machine learning models, because they are this is actually controlled in the unsupervised learning, you can say, kind of that thing. Or this is I'll be explaining in a few minutes. So in this it's telling you because which movies you have watched before. So while checking their genre, their all different types of things, they are probably Korean movies or their English movies or their Hindi movies or whatever. So according to that, it's going to be making your recommendation list. Just the same way is this means this is using machine learning. Okay, so now let's get to the important point. What is machine learning? Machine learning is basically teaching computer to learn from the data. Instead of giving them exact instructions to do something, you teach them how to perform and learn from data. Okay, we give them examples, we give them figures, and we give them patterns. For example, think about your emails. So when you receive an email on your gmail, so how does the gmail know that either this email is a spam or it's not a spam? So that is done because it has seen thousands or millions of those types of emails. So when it sees the figures, or it sees the common things in it, it matches the patterns. So what's the most common, it chooses that. Now that is how ml, or that model, has learned from the given data, from thousands of those emails, and which knowledge it have gained. Now using that knowledge, it's seeing, just like how you tell a kid by giving him a few examples and then teaching him that this is an orange, this is an apple, and then next time when you ask him, so he'll tell you that this is an orange and this is an apple. Okay, in a simple, if you explain it. After that, there are types of machine learning. This is important. There are three main types of machine learning. Number one, supervised learning. Number two, unsupervised learning. And number three, reinforcement learning. First of all, let's start with supervised learning. The computer learns from labeled data. Okay, from the label data. For instance, if you have a bunch of house prices and their features, the ML model can learn to predict the prices of the new houses, okay, by seeing all that and their features and everything. But if we move on to our next point now, which is unsupervised learning. Here the computer looks from the hidden patterns, okay, without labeled data. So here hidden patterns like there's a house give picture you have given, okay. In that there is a broken window or there's something like this. It has found out. So in that it will match the patterns. Or for instance, let's imagine grouping customers based on their habits. That what they usually get in the shopping. For example, someone is getting milk, someone is getting cheese, so now you're going to put them in that category that they need this certain product, okay. After that, there's a third kind of type of machine learning, that is reinforcement learning. Now this learning is totally different. This is learning by trial and error. For example, which is AI that is playing in chess. So how does it play better? How does it know what to play? Because when it has played too many, means thousands of games, of course it's playing. So with that, it learns the better moves, the best moves. So then it's going to be playing. So that is kind of when you're, you are teaching some kid something, and then when he does that the good way, so you reward him, and when he doesn't do that the good way, so then you give him a punishment. So this is how the reinforcement learning is done. Now after this, let's get some real life applications, that how is ML used in real life. It's not just a theory, it's around of everywhere around you. Let's take the sector of cars. Okay, cars, very good sector. Now here there is Tesla, the best example right in front of us. The self-driving car as well. There's autopilot option. So how does self-driving cars, know that this way and then this way there's traffic signs and other stuff. So they're using ML to recognize pedestrians, then traffic signs, and then everything, because when it has gone through that is stored in the model. And after that, when they're crossing the next lane, they know this thing is here, this thing is here, and then they're seeing that there are pedestrians going. So it sees that it has pedestrians, no need to drive over them, and then it waits for them and then goes on. After that, we have, for example, healthcare. So ML can detect diseases from x-rays or other scans. In that, when you are doing that, so after it can detect that, okay, this is relevant to this. I'm not so much into healthcare, but that is also a real life application. After that, we have the how machine learning actually works. So this is simple, okay, not too hard to understand. Number one, what it does is collect data. So we gather examples and then like thousands of pictures of cats and dogs, okay. We collect all of those in an example and give that, okay. After that, number two step is to train the model. The computer analyzes the data to find patterns. Now if there's a cat picture and a dog picture, okay, it analyzes the eyes, after the furs, then the color, and then when you give it the second time the picture, it will match those. If it match, so okay, but if it doesn't match, so then it shuffles it. After that, you test the model. We check if it's predicting it properly. So you check, you then after training the model, you give it a few pictures of cats and dogs, so it will put them into their proper groups. That is testing. Then make predictions. Finally it can recognize the cat and dog, the final thing, okay. Think of it like teaching a kid how to recognize, like my old example, that is it a orange or an apple in fruit. Once you teach him, then how many ever apples and oranges you'll give, he'll separate them, right. After that, this was simple. Now to sum up, machine learning is everywhere. The way we watch videos or driving cars. So in all this, somewhere there is machine learning in a lot of parts, especially because the world is moving towards great success, in AI. So of course, machine learning is important, and machine learning is in every field. So for today, we have this much, and I hope so you enjoyed the video and got a lot information as per expected. So I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel right now, Dono Khan Vlogs, and I'll meet you in the next very great video. So goodbye.